Okay. Well, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well. This is Michael J. Diamond, leader in our organization, here to host this amazing call. I am super pumped up to have such an incredible guest, in the building who's about to break down his story and show us how we can win from this amazing platform called B. I see we have an absolute international audience. So I want to get straight into it. Guys, this is the individual we're talking about. Mr. Javed Khan, Master Educator in NFX. Look at his ratio of wins. He sent out a total of 53 trade ideas. 42 of them were wins with a just under 80% win ratio. This is incredible consistency, and it's absolutely an honor and a privilege to have him with us here on this call. Guys, this individual, literally, he's going to share his story, but I just wanted to share this page. Pizza boy to multi-millionaire, the rags to riches story of Javed Khan. Guys, this individual story is absolutely incredible. It shows what consistency, dedication to the craft, patience, and overcoming every single setback in your life can achieve you. Guys, once your goal is clear, once your vision is clear, nothing can absolutely stop you from achieving your goals. Now, this individual is a master educator here, and we've brought him on this call, not only to show his story, but to give us an intro into what NFX is and how you can use the NFX platform and tune into his channel to really start to change your life and to change your finances. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my honor and my privilege to learn more about the NFX industry from none other than an absolute inspiration, a master trader, Mr. Javed Khan. Over to you, bro.
Wow. Thank you very much for that, Michael. That is a very warm welcome from you. And hello to everybody tuned in right now. Welcome. Hope you guys are all doing well. I've been on the go. I've been active. And Michael contacted me. He said he wanted to fill in the network about NFX, what I've been doing on the B platform, what I've been doing to serve all the individuals that are joining us. So I didn't think twice. I thought, yeah, I'll jump on. I'm happy to fill everybody in because it's been an honor, really, to be teaching people on the platform, to be teaching and educating people amongst the B platform. But before I do go into what I have been doing, I thought what I'll do is explain what I have done to get to where I am today and what it is that I'm looking to do with you guys. So I began trading at quite a young age. I was the average individual, guys. I was the normal individual. I grew up in East London. I was born and raised London boy. And I was one of those individuals. I always was looking for another source of income. I was looking for a part-time source of income, a full-time source of income. I always loved entrepreneurship. I'd watch shows like Dragon's Den and all of that, and I always dreamed about, whoa, okay, how do I do something like that? How do I become self-employed, or how do I earn my own income? How do I become my own person, really? So I was studying in college. I wasn't the brightest, even though I'm Asian. I was doing a level 3 BTech science. I had no clue where I was going to go in life. I just knew that it was going to be a successful path. I knew I just wanted to make my parents proud. I wanted to achieve a degree at university. My dream was actually to go to university. I remember being so excited applying for university, being so excited applying for student finance and all of that. And that's during that moment of time when I was about to make that step to go into university. That was when where I'm from in East London, in Hackney, trading, there was a slight little buzz of trading. Like, a lot of people knew about trading. It became a little bit popular during that moment of time. It was end of 2016, October, end of 2016. I thought, you know what, let me give it a go. People have been trying it out. My neighbors were doing it. They were dabbling into it. They were touching onto it. And around that time, I think you guys would be aware, Wolf of Wall Street came out. So a lot of people became open to the finance industry. They wanted to get into that sort of stuff. They looked at the lifestyle side of things. I remember speaking to people. I remember going to watch it with my friends, and they were looking at the lifestyle like, whoa, yeah, that's crazy, blah, blah, blah. But I looked deeper into it. I thought to myself, how can I get a job like that where I can have the freedom to make as much as I want? And then I remember going into class in college and asking my teacher, hey miss, I wanna become a banker, I wanna trade at a bank, or I wanna do that sort of stuff. And I remember the first thing she told me at that time was, okay, you're gonna need a degree, you're gonna have to work really hard, you're gonna have to get a lot of good experience at amazing banks and so on to then be able to get that job. And I thought to myself, I can't even get a B in maths. How am I gonna go on to do a finance related degree when I can't even do that sort of stuff? I'm not a very mathematical guy. I do not enjoy doing any maths. And I respect those that do it. It's just, I'm not as capable as you guys that do that. I'm not the mathematical type. So I thought to myself, okay, there must be another way around. There must be another way to do it. So I remember coming home, and this is when Instagram started getting popular, because I remember before that, everyone was on Facebook. Everyone was, I think, using Snapchat a lot. I started using Instagram, and this is when Instagram was gray. It didn't have the bright colors and so on. It was very blocky. And I remember coming across a guy on Instagram, and I saw he had everything that I had wanted. And I didn't look at his materialistic things. I didn't look at, yeah, he had a nice car, he had a nice Bentley, he had a nice home, he had a nice villa and so on. What I saw was he was posting nearly 24 hours a day. He was always posting, but he was living a lifestyle of freedom. He was posting time with his family, going out to eat and all of that. And that's what attracted me. I was like, whoa, okay, that's what I need. Because I grew up in a household where my dad had to work many shifts, many hours where I rarely saw him to earn a living for me and my family. So I remember I wanted to get into trading. I remember I didn't have much to play with at the time. I remember earning a part-time source of income. And I dabbled into trading without the right knowledge. I didn't learn any course or anything. I just put money in. I put £1,000 into trading, yeah. As an 18-year-old, £1,000 is quite a lot. Yeah, that took me a couple of months to earn and save. And I didn't even have lunch to save up my pound coins for lunch. You know, I mean, I was saved up for quite a long time. And that £1,000, I remember investing that into a trading account. And I was just guessing. I was just guessing when I was looking at the charts. I remember seeing the market climb up, and I thought, what goes up must come down. And I would place a sell trade, and before I knew it, the market continues going up. You know, like the trend is your friend. I didn't know nothing. So I ended up blowing that £1,000 in October 2016. Okay. Now, for a lot of people, that would have been a sign, you know, maybe you should learn before you earn. I'm one of those people that are very persistent. Sometimes it works out great, sometimes it doesn't. And in this occasion, it wasn't, because my dad, he saved up around 10 to 20,000 pounds of his life savings. Okay, this was his life savings. He saved that up as a minicab driver. He worked countless hours as a minicab driver to earn savings for myself to then be able to pay for university, right? For university fees and stuff. And he kept that money in my bank account. Okay, he kept that 10 to 20,000 pounds, 10K pounds. He kept that in my bank account. And I remember I thought to myself, okay, I lost £1,000. I need to make that £1,000 back. If I just take £1,000 from that 10 grand, and if I put that into a trading account, make my 1K back, put his 1K back, and then pretend nothing happened, I think everything will be cool. So now what I'm doing is basically chasing losses, right? So I remember taking out £1,000 from my trading account. I put that £1,000 from my savings account, put that into a trading account in the space of 1 hour. I remember I was sitting down in chemistry with my laptop in front of me, the teacher's lecturing at the front, classmates messing around. I remember trying to trade in my classroom in college, and I lost that £1,000, gone in the space of an hour in that one chemistry class. So now I'm stressed out. I'm thinking, okay, now I need to make back 2 grand. So now I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to take out another 2 grand from the trading account, put that in, make back the 2 grand, then we're break even. I'm never going to try trading again. That's what I thought to myself. I took out 2 grand now, lunchtime this time. I remember sitting down in the canteen with my laptop out, putting 2 grand into my trading account. I basically gambled it away. It was gone. I had no strategy, nothing. Back then, there wasn't many YouTube videos to use as guidelines to learn or anything. There was not many courses about. So I put that 2 grand in and it was gone. Okay, now I had enough. Now I need to make that money back. Before I knew it, guys, in the month of October 2016, while I was chasing those losses, all that money was gone. That 10 grand, that 20 grand, everything was gone. Okay. And bear in mind, my dad had no idea. He had no clue that I had lost all the money. No idea at all. So now the pressure's on. I need to make the money back before my dad finds out. I'm applying for student finance. My dad told me, don't apply for student finance first year. You can pay the first year, blah, blah, blah. So he's nagging me and I'm telling him, no, I'm going to apply for student finance, blah, blah, blah. What then happened was I thought, okay, now I need to think sensibly because the pressure's on, right? I got myself a job at Domino's Pizza. I remember in Hackney, Clapton, Domino's Pizza. I got myself a job there. I was working as many hours as I could. I was getting paid £6.95 an hour and 25 pence per delivery. So I'd asked the manager to give me as many hours as possible. He told me, okay, you can work in store and you can do deliveries at the same time. So I was making pizzas, taking phone calls, making the pizzas, putting it in a box, wrapping it in a box, and then delivering the same pizza. So I was working crazy hours and I was skipping college to work those hours so I can earn as much as I could. But that wasn't working. The pressure was on because my dad then started looking at mortgages for properties in Liverpool. So my dad started arranging meetings with estate agents to go and see properties up in Liverpool because back then properties were quite cheap up north. And I remember asking my dad, with what money? He's like, don't worry, you know, the savings you got for your university, this is for your future. If I get you a property up there, rent it out, you'll be flying in no time, in a couple of years. And I thought, yeah, about that. Pressure was on even more. It came to a point where my parents, my family hardly saw me at home. I'm working as many hours as I could at Domino's and I'm hardly at college. I'm not doing it. I'm not going into class and nothing. My attendance is dropping. And then I had an idea. I thought, okay. I sat down with myself. I had a little pep talk, you know, when you're looking in the mirror and you got to fix up, you look at yourself and you tell yourself, okay, you got to do this. I remember telling myself, all right, if I can lose it through trading, if I can lose that much through trading, I can make it back through trading. If I can lose that much, I can make that much back, right? I looked around, I saw all these bankers. I remember sitting in Canary Wharf, sitting in coffee shops, walking around, seeing these bankers and thinking, I can be like them. I can earn a source of income. I can trade. I remember hearing so many conversations from these individuals and knowing that that could be me. So I remember every time I would get paid from Domino's, it was on a Thursday every 2 weeks. What I would then do is that money, I'd plot that into a trading account. But this time I had a plan. I had a money management plan. And I also, every time I lost some money while I was trading, I would note down when I lost the money, what led to me losing the money. I was essentially becoming self-taught. I was essentially making my own strategies because at the time I didn't have many guidelines. As you guys know, when you go to university, the teacher will give you a module. The teacher will tell you, learn this, learn that, learn this. Here's the order. I was learning things backwards. I didn't know, I didn't have a guideline to follow to learn the strategies and so on. So I'm learning and earning, losing and learning as well. And during that time, I remember the pressure was too much. I couldn't make it back. The more money I made, the more I realized I was losing. It was very difficult for me. And I remember it was one rainy night, perfect settings. It was a rainy evening, you know, when it gets dark early in the UK. And my dad was going to pick up my little brother from school. And I told him, Dad, I'll come along with you. Automatically, he found that weird because I was hardly home. And we were walking to go pick my little brother up. And I told him that I lost all the money. And at that time, his reaction did shock me a little bit. He was like, yeah, I already knew you lost your money. That's why you got a job at Domino's. That's why you was working so hard. And I thought to myself, you're not mad? I thought he was gonna book a ticket for me and send me back home. But what I then realized was he said, it's only £1,000. Don't worry. He was talking about my original £1,000 that I lost, that I earned through work and so on, that I was so proud of. He had no idea that I had lost his life savings. And I told him, Dad, no, that's not it. I lost your life savings. I lost everything. All that money you had saved up for me, you wanted to buy the property, you wanted to pay for my university fees, all of that's gone. And I watched a grown man break in front of me at that moment of time. I watched my dad, he started getting teary eyes. He essentially just started crying because his life's work, he worked so hard to earn all that money, and I had just blown it all. And not only did I ruin my own life, I ruined my dad's life as well. And since then, things weren't the same. He wouldn't be eating, he wouldn't be sleeping, he would be working more hours. And that, I felt guilty about that. There was arguments at home. Mum had no clue. He didn't want to tell mum. He thought she's gonna go even more crazy. So that motivated me more than anything to make it back, because now it was do or die. Because now, fair enough, I've told my dad, but now things are not the same at home. I've lost all the money. How on earth am I going to pay for university? Because university fees are crazy. The course I wanted to study was a 4-year course. So that's 36 grand in debt I would have been, plus interest, plus the money that I lost of my dad's savings. So that is a lot of debt, right? So that motivated me more than anything. And I remember I was analyzing the markets day and night. I was sitting in front of the computer analyzing the market throughout the night. I was watching the JPY pairs. I was trading during Tokyo sessions. I was on the markets every day and every night. And what I then understood for myself was, one day, I remember I deposited a small amount into my trading account. I deposited around £50. I deposited around £50, a small amount. And I built that, I made 100% gain by the end of the night. So that £50, I turned it into £100. Now I know in the grand scheme of things, that wasn't a lot, but I thought to myself, whoa, if I can turn £50 into £100, I can turn £500 into £1,000. I can turn £5,000 into £10,000. That's the mentality that I went in with, and that motivated me more than anything. And what I then started doing was I was compounding my balance. I was growing it. Every time I got paid from Domino's, put some to the side, add that to my trading account. I was growing my balance. I was regularly depositing whilst growing the balance as well. And by the grace of God, by January 2017, okay, January 2017, I remember one late night, my dad came home, and I was sitting on a kitchen table, and I told him, Dad, look what's on the table. There was a set of keys. There was a memorandum, like a MOU, you know, when you purchase a property. He came in and I bought the property that he was viewing in Liverpool. I made the money back, and I ended up buying the property for him that he was looking at. And I also told him that, and check your bank account. So during the day, I had transferred the money that I had lost to his bank account as well. And ever since that moment of time, I remember me and my dad, we agreed, okay, we've broken even, not even broke even, now we're up. We've bought the property, we paid off the debt, now I can go to uni. I said, all right, Dad, I'm down for that. I don't want to go through that stress anymore. I'm never going to trade again. We made a deal. I remember going into college the next day, sitting down in class, and my teacher came up to me and she said, you're not going to university. And that was my plans down the drain again. Remember I said my attendance dropped like crazy because I was working at Domino's and so on. So now it was do this or be unemployed. And I thought to myself, okay, if I can make 10 grand now, if I'm comfortable with making £10,000, I should get more into trading, because I can't go to university no more. I can't become a bank trader or work at a bank and so on, when my average salary would have been £25,000 per year before tax. So after tax, we're talking around 20,000 pounds after tax. From then on, that became my minimum standard monthly to earn as a trader. And ever since I grew, and here I am today, 2020, going into 2021, I have been invited to be a master educator on the platform with the relevant experience that I have in the industry, the trading industry, the experience I have in educating people as well to build their own success stories, because this call isn't about me. This call is about what we can do together as an organization, as a community, to form much more success stories. Does that make sense, guys? So what I'm doing here on the B platform is I'm making sure that you guys don't have the same experience I had when I got into trading. No way. We do not want to be losing money here. We do not want to start off on minus. Does that make sense? So what I do is I teach the same strategies that brought me to financial freedom. I teach the same strategies that I've worked on, the same strategies that I formed. And a lot of my students that are on this call, they'd be able to vouch that these strategies are not strategies you can find online or even pay for a course, because these are unique strategies that have been formed exclusively, that have a patent. Does that make sense? A patent, however you pronounce it. That cannot be found online and so on, certain strategies. So these are the same strategies that I choose to share with the community here. And I want you guys to achieve the same success that I do. And you guys get to see me apply them live as well, as I do live trading on the World of Wisdom platform, the WOW platform. I do live trading on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. UK time. Feel free to tune in. Of course, the sessions are recorded so you can watch it back in your own time, but it's always great to have you guys tune in live and watch me apply the strategies live as well. As you guys know, there's a chat box. I'm always happy to answer questions, any questions in regards to the strategies, the money management, how you guys can grow your account, how you guys can withdraw monthly, weekly, money management plans, and so on. I cover all of that because I'm here to hold your hands through this trading journey of yours on the NFX industry, in the NFX world. And that's why Michael arranged this call today, because he wanted you guys to see this fruitful industry that changed my life and also changed many individuals' lives as well. And as you guys witnessed there, my results, I'd like to display them with as much transparency as possible. So as you guys saw, 42 wins, 13 losses in the month of November, 55 wins and 15 losses in the month of October. So we're always here to end up in profit. Does that make sense? We always strive to be that 5% in the trading industry, that profitable group of people. And you can see for yourselves during the live sessions, the educational sessions, and so on. And I'm just here to share that with you guys and make sure that you guys are learning the right things to be able to profit, because I don't want you guys to go backwards with your journey. You have joined this community to find financial freedom for yourself, to earn another source of income, to basically grow, right? We're not here to do the opposite of growing, which is decelerating, which is the opposite of growing. We're here to grow as individuals and also financially. So that's what I'm here to do with you guys. And if Michael's still on the call, it will be great if he has any questions on behalf of the audience, on behalf of the viewers. I'm happy to answer them.
Guys, absolutely incredible. Please put some flames in the chat box for such an inspiring story, a story of perseverance. Some of us, we blow one or two counts and we want to pack it in, but this is just a testimony of, if you focus, you stay in tuned, you can truly win. So Javed, just want to really appreciate you, on what it is that you've done and what you continue to do, because your story is absolutely incredible. I don't know if you want to show, like, if somebody, if they've got a package but they don't have the NFX, if you can just explain how can they, get the package and start to tune in on your calls.
Yeah, so to be able to get the NFX package, if you guys are already in the B platform, you guys would be able to go to the My Subscriptions tab on your dashboard, and also getting the add-ons. As you guys know, there's the Live and Learn. There's one section, and then there's another section that says add-ons. When you click on add-ons, then you'll see NFX, and on there, for $99 sign-up fee, And then a monthly fee of $25, you guys are able to get my signals. You guys are able to tune into the live trading sessions, and you guys are able to learn the trading strategies that have been valued at over £50,000 to purchase an individual strategy. You guys are able to view those strategies when you purchase the NFX package, as you guys can see there on your screen. A sign up fee of $99, then $25 on a monthly basis. Now, I want to put things into perspective for you guys, okay? As you guys know, trading consists of substantial risk, never risk money you can't afford to lose, and trading losses do not exceed the balance in NFX. However, what I want to let you guys know is, let's just say you guys stuck to a safe money management plan, a very conservative money management plan, right? Because we're all sensible people here, right? After hearing my story. So as you guys know, in the month of October, I had 55 wins and 15 losses. If we do the maths, and if we had invested £10 per trade, £10, right? That's like half the price of the NFX package on a monthly basis. If you had invested £10 per trade, 55 times, that's a win, right? So £550. 15 of those are losses, right? So 550 take away 150. If you do the maths, of course, you're left with much more profit than, of course, you started with. And then the next month, my November results, 42 wins, and I believe 11 losses. 42 times £10, 420, take away £110. You're still left with profits, right? October, November. If you guys hold my hands and trade with me through this journey, follow the right advice from individuals that have the experience in this industry, I can assure you, you're going to get the same results that I get, the same results that you see me get, as long as we're sensible about it. Does that make sense? So yeah, any questions you guys got, please do feel free to shoot them in. I'm more than happy to answer them. I see we had, oh, Jerome's on the call. Hello, Jerome. What broker should we use? So that's completely up to you guys. Of course, it depends on what broker you guys are comfortable with. When you guys get the NFX package, straight away, you'll have access to a playlist called the NFX Basics course. I made sure I prepared you guys perfectly. When you watch that NFX Basics course, I've got a few videos there. The first being how to use a NFX broker. So then I recommend multiple ones that you guys can use depending on what country you guys are based in, because I know we have an international call right now, depending on what financial goal you have. There's different brokers good for different things. There's the Islamic accounts and so on, multiple different type of brokers that you guys can use. And I recommend that in the videos. Okay, so somebody asked, what money management plan did you use to get your money back? So I used a few, and these money management plans are very key. I highly suggest you guys use them for yourself when you guys do join the NFX package. I cover them in depth. I made sure these are the first things I covered on the platform. When you watch the NFX Basics course playlist video, you will see I did a video called Money Management in NFX. That's what it's titled. I cover a few different ones. I covered one called CBOC, constant based off capital. I cover one called constant based off profit. And they're very simple as I break them down. I go through them step by step with you guys, and I go through examples as well. So I highly suggest you guys check that out. What was your trading strategy and how did you overcome with the trading psychology? So I use multiple trading strategies. I don't just use one. I'll give you an example. I like comparing it to this. Let's just say you're a footballer. You're playing out in the concrete now, yeah, right? You're playing out in the cement concrete outside. Are you going to be wearing metal studs? Are you going to be wearing proper football boots to be playing on concrete? No, you're not going to be doing that, right? And if, let's just say it's pouring down, it's raining on a football pitch and it's muddy, are you going to be wearing sandals to play football? No, you're not, right? You're going to be wearing what fits the conditions, right? So that's what I do when I'm trading. I use the right strategies at the right times to fit the market conditions. As you guys know, when Brexit took place, that was one type of market compared to when Joe Biden won the election. That's another type of market condition, right? So there's different market conditions. You just have to fit the different market conditions with different strategies. So I cover multiple trading strategies for you guys to learn for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Excellent. So guys, You heard it from the GOAT himself, Mr. Javed Khan, master trader in NFX. So guys, like he said, he is on this platform literally guiding us through. This is what the WOW platform is about. So many of us have, the packages, but we're not using it in its entirety. Guys, with this NFX package, you get to trade what Javed trades. He will show you what to do, answer many of your questions in his chat rooms, on his live session. So make sure that, guys, you follow him. Let's give him some flames right now. Let's appreciate him. Javed, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know your time is limited, and we truly do appreciate you guys. And I look forward to everyone from Monday. We're all going to be in his classes, participating, making money, sharing it on our Instagram. Javed, do you want to share your Instagram? Are you active on Instagram or Facebook? Share your socials.
I'm more active on Instagram. So if you guys do want to tag me, or if you guys want to message me in your own time about when my sessions are and so on, my Instagram is Javed_JKMT.
Excellent. So Javed_JMKT. Make sure you follow him and you share what you've learned today. Post it in your story, tag him, and let's continue to let the world know that we have a solution for the world's problems, which is poverty. Guys, God bless you. Take care and see you at the top. Why? Because the bottom is way too crowded.